Hello and welcome back to Silent Ninjas Gaming. This is the third episode of Let's Play Destiny 2. We're going to do the third mission, or second mission of the storyline. I'm not 100% sure what it is yet because I haven't looked. I think we've got to go to the EDZ though. Yeah. We've also got to complete 2 matches of quick play on the Crucible. So we'll go to the EDZ first and see what's going on over there, go see Devrim and go from there.
Don't get cocky now that you've got your powers back. The EDZ is rough, especially around the Old Town. Just remember, refugees from the city have it a lot rougher. You want to help them? Find Devrim K.
Right, so we've got to find Devrim. I've already played this game, on one of my other characters, so I know where he is. He's at the top of the bell tower. Obviously, if you're new to this game, check out new to the video series, then check out my first 2 episodes. Obviously, work your way to this one, and you'll get to understand what's going on a bit more. The storyline is, in my opinion, quite a good storyline. I do like Destiny storylines because they're quite elaborate, but at the same time they're very basic as well. And I know that completely contradicts one another, but with the storylines, everything is very, very similar. You're doing the same sort of thing over and over again. But with the actual story itself, if you listen to the story and follow the story, it's very different what you're doing it for. But the actual what you're actually doing is the same.
A guest, and here I have no tea to serve. These are dire times indeed. Devrim K, the. Stay low and move quietly. Did you wish to discuss something?
Right, so we've got the benches to do. These are just little quests inside each area.
There's a banner on the main floor. Give it a look, will you?
This is a fallen house sigil. I don't recognize it, though.
Nor I. The Fallen seem to have put this up as something of a threat. I imagine you'll find lots of objects like this out there with a bit of a story to them. We both need some supplies to get going out here. See if you find a cache in one of the buildings nearby. Very well done. To survive, we'll have to look for every opportunity. Keep your eyes peeled for more supplies in the wilds. Speaking of the wilds, there's a symbol on the wall of the church. Take a look.
Devrim, where did this symbol come from?
I believe your city hunters must have put them here and there about the region as they scouted around. I think they meant it to mark something special. Or dangerous.
Or both. Let's go check it out.
The history of this region is fascinating. I believe tunnels and caves like the one you're in now stretch all across the EDZ. Who knows what's lurking down there? Be careful.
I just snagged the key code from that captain. I think I can open his supply cache.
Good work down there, you two. Keep an eye out for other hidey holes and treasures like this one. But that's for another day. In the meantime, what say we get down to business? Come on back up to the church tower. I'm putting a kettle on now.
On in any worlds or on any planets, should I say, on Destiny 2, if there is a public event, I do suggest doing it, even if that means, you know, doing it part way through your current mission. Public events always give you good loot. Well, I say always, not always, but
This time I did make tea.
you will get
I seem to have drunk it.
you will get a lot of
Perhaps if you were a...
reward from public events. A lot of my exotics have come from public events on my first character, on my hunter. So even if it means putting a mission on hold for a few minutes, I do suggest doing it if they're nearby. They do help. Obviously it's more experience as well. It's more, well, you get loot rewards, and to be honest with you, I mean, that's personal preference again. I quite enjoy them, especially when you've got a team you're working with. You can have quite a lot of fun doing them. Me and a few mates have quite often gone round and searched just for public events and done just public events for, you know, full sessions on Destiny 2. We've got good loot from them. Like I say, a lot of my exotics will come from public events. They are definitely worth doing, 100% worth doing. I'm hoping someone else is going to drop by, because we could maybe turn it into a heroic event, meaning much better loot. It's not always that easy on your own. Even if people join partway through, it still helps. Doesn't look like anyone's going to join.
Looks like the Fallen are bringing in a glimmer drill. Keep a sharp lookout.
Oh, there's someone here. With glimmer drills, there's certain ways to make public events into heroic events. And with a glimmer drill, this little machine here, if you destroy this machine on each of them, it will turn the event into a heroic event. Obviously you've got to do still got to do these tasks to complete it. Obviously you move 3 times as well. But on each of the 3 moves, on each drill, on each extraction site, you need, well, to turn it into a heroic event, you will need to destroy them little, I don't know what to call them, little machines, I suppose. I don't really know what you'd call them. Why am I spawning all the way over here? I don't understand that. Oh, did that get destroyed or not? Didn't look like it. I'm hoping that did get destroyed, because if not we can't turn this into a heroic event. And the loot is so much better with a heroic event, as you can imagine. Hence it being called a heroic event rather than just a public event. I'm not a very high level for this really. Mind you, it doesn't really matter. It's still doable. What's going on here? I think I'm the only one trying to destroy these. Yeah, there we go. That's what we wanted. Yeah, heroic event joined. It's because we destroyed them little machines and we then got to protect the glimmer.
That's a pretty wild glimmer. Pull them off while I trace it.
This heroic event, obviously I'm quite a low power level, so it's going to be a bit more difficult. But this heroic event, in my opinion, is probably one of the easiest. You'd have to really be a high level to complete it, especially if you've got help. That was awful aiming, that was. But it's not, there's no big bosses or anything to contend with, like some of the heroic events. You get some extremely big bosses to contend with, and it can get quite tricky. I know I'm going down quite a lot here and dying a lot here, but like I say, I'm power level, probably 20, yeah 20. It's not really a very high power level, so it's understandable that I'm going to be keep going down. They need to be getting inside that glimmer pile. How far are we transmitted? We're only 50% transmitted. I think we're going to do it. Well, I know we're going to do it. We've got 20 seconds left. Glimmer is transmitted. Or transmitted, sorry.
My word, you'll have to keep some for yourself, you know.
Wasn't the greatest loot in the world, but I am again only level 20 power, so it's not going to be amazing. The higher level you get, the better it tends to be. And also in quicker time, I've found that you tend to get better loot if you complete it in a faster time. I don't know whether that's actually what happens or whether it's just sort of panned out that way for me personally, but that's how it's felt to me, that the higher level you are, the faster you can complete it, and the faster you can complete it, the better loot you get. I don't know if that's actually programmed to do that, or whether it just, again, seems to be how it seems to work out for me. Right, so I'm going to finish this mission off now. Is that what I'm trying to do now? Yeah.
Hey, Dev. Still sitting up here above the mines with his busted comm relay. Where's that signal booster?
Our new Guardian friend is en route. I'm getting too old to clean up after you, Soraya.
Finally, he admits he's old. Bail me out on one assault charge and you never let me live it down.
Don't you mean one a week? You're the reason my hair is gray.
Yeah. Keep talking, old man.
That elevator should take us to the top of the mines. We'll have to find another way up to Hawthorne.
Careful. The Fallen are scavengers of the highest order. They're going to put up a fight for whatever they can get their grubby claws on. pleased to know that I can see the Fallen fleeing the mine. Seems you've really kicked the hornet's nest, haven't you?
We found an elevator.
You're good. Almost as good as Lewis.
Elevator's not working. Power must be out. And we've upset the Fallen. That did it. Killing the servitor brought the power back on.
Good job. Maybe I'll finally get my booster one of these days.
Hawthorne, we're out of the mine and heading your way.
Then hurry up with that booster. Let's finish hooking up the comm network. And, thanks for the help. You're not so bad. For a fancy pants guardian.
Now that's the nicest thing I've ever heard Soraya say. You're in rarefied air, my friend.
You made it. Looks like Lewis owes me money. All right. Let's see if this works. Now, if I read the manual right... There's an incoming beacon.
Guardians, the city is lost. If there is any light left in the system, we rally on Titan. Be brave. Guardians.
Zavala's alive! If we leave now, we can...
You are not going to Titan. We've got refugees coming in. The Red Legion on one side, the Fallen on the other.
But we have our powers back. And if we're going to retake the city...
Your city is gone!
Hawthorne, we will be back. And we won't be alone.
You'll know where to find me.
Well, she wasn't very impressed with that, was she?
It would save us both a lot of time if you would just kill me.
For one who calls himself Speaker, you have remarkably little to say. We've learned that one of your guardians has reconnected to the light. You say you have no power over the Traveler, yet... this... help me understand, Speaker.
The light lives in all places, in all things. You can block it, even try to trap it, but the light will find its way. And the Traveler will protect itself.
The Traveler. For years I have studied it. The worlds it has touched. Its power over life and death. We are not so different, your Traveler and I.
You are nothing like the Traveler. Nothing. You think you have power, control. I know your kind. You started small. You will end small.
If the Traveler truly has chosen humanity of its own free will, then there is no reason I should not reach inside, tear out the light for myself, and leave this system in ashes.
Only those the Traveler chooses will be reborn in the light.
Yes. This I know. This is why I have claimed your planet, and why you still live. The Traveler will choose me, Speaker. And you are going to tell me how.
Right, so that concludes our third episode of Let's Play Destiny 2. And episode number 4 will be the mission. Sorry. Episode 4 will be doing the mission Hope on Titan, which is going to be fairly exciting, I suppose. Safala's there, so we'll find out what's going on there. And like in any video, obviously, if you enjoyed the video at any point, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, let me know what you thought was good, what wasn't good, any feedback for the video, anything that could be improved on, anything that I done well, which I don't think there's anything I've done that well, to be honest with you. If you like my content, then please subscribe. Press the bell icon, obviously, to receive notifications of when I post a new video, or the next Destiny 2 video is put on there. Make sure to do that, and I'll see you in the next episode.
One giant heap of liver incoming.
My word, you'll have to keep some for yourself, you know.